All right, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint using Ambient Light Rejection Technology Gain. I got a strange feeling that I deleted my last video by accident because when I was coming here to set up for the live stream, somehow a video I was previously watching somehow overlaid the video I was basically trying to make. And trying to delete that video, for some reason I got bounced out of the stream, and then trying to come back in, I figured I might as well delete it and just go and start all over again. But it actually, I hit one of the videos and knocked out, actually deleted one of my videos. So, well, that's it. And pretty much I just have to redo that one somewhat again. I was just showing up the Christie projector on the big screen, but what I'll do is I'll just do that video again when I get everything pretty much set up in here all over again. All right, so first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint using Ambient Light Rejection Technology Gain. And I have been building a arcade cabinet out of cardboard. So it's not an actual physical arcade cabinet. We can actually play it. It's kind of a display setting for my projector and for my my game system over here. So what's going to be running through this is going to be the computer right here, small form factor PC, nothing expensive, nothing great. I'm not going to be playing any real heavy gaming on it that requires a heavy graphic card and massive amounts of RAM and all that stuff. I'm just basically off that PC over there. I'm just going to be running basic arcade games. That's what I'm going to be doing with that. So right now, Friday, the rest of my equipment gets here to finish this off. So I had to come in here early this morning and start mapping it out with the cardboard. So all that cardboard is actually doubled up, which means I had to two-ply everything. I had to actually cut and size everything in two-ply. So it's all basically pieces all put together like a giant jigsaw puzzle. So once all that's completed, the reason why the top's not done because I had to build me a stand out of wood. So there's a stand that's going to come out of that. And then there's another piece that's going to come out of that. And that's going to have the arcade board that I'm going to be like my jammy stick that I want to hook up for my PC. We're doing a little maybe some, sorry about that, a little bit of Street Fighter and stuff like that, which I like to use an arcade stick. I want a holder for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to design a huge piece all made out of cardboard that's going to extend from that. But to make sure that stays in place, because that stick's kind of heavy, I'm going to have two support beams that are going to come up from the bottom area, and they're going to connect on like a platform. They're going to hold up that cardboard display, and that'll allow me to take my arcade stick and just place it right in that little slot. So it's kind of something pretty cool I've been working on. So just about done. The structure itself is styrofoam. It's actually the styrofoam that came with my speakers. And those are just the rolls right there that came with the fixed frame screens, and all that stuff just basically just recycled cardboard and some shipping boxes that I had laying around extra from United States Postal Service. Thank you so much. Much stuff as I ship out to you guys, you should basically not frown upon this because I basically do a lot of orders for you guys. So anyway, yeah, so just about done. Already ordered the LED lights, and also too the ceiling fan. I'm going to LED light the ceiling fan. So for those of you thinking like, how is that going to work? Because you're going to have to plug them in. No, I actually found battery powered LED strips online on Amazon. And they were like 10 bucks for 6 feet. So that's all I need is to LED light the ceiling fan and my gaming chair. Because that's one thing I was trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to LED light the giant gaming chair. I can't have a cord sticking out of it because this thing is designed to swivel around. So that's where I found the battery powered LED light. So I'm going to LED light the entire chair. Probably the bottom base of it, maybe the back of it. I don't know. But I know the cup holders are definitely going to be LED light. So that's what I'm working on right now. So I ordered about 2 sets of those. One for the chair and one for this right here, which is almost done. And I also got myself a nice big gold fake coin. So when I build the base already, I'm going to stick the coin slot in the side of it. And basically ordered the arcade sign that's going to go over top of it. It's just going to flash arcade. Now, as for the corners and stuff, I'm not really worried about that because the same kind of cornering they use for drywalling, not the metal, the plastic they use after they get done. Or that's not really for drywalling. It's more like the cornering they use for bathrooms. When they put up the linoleum tile, they have that plastic strip that comes down that gives a little sharp, nice edge to it. That's what we're going to be doing around the corners and stuff. So the base of it's going to be black. Those little blue areas right there, they're going to be they're going to be dark blue, like a kind of like a glossy blue, and the trim around the top of it's going to be red. I want to give it like a real arcadey, retro kind of look, and I've already ordered some decals and stickers and stuff to design the same with the box and everything. So it's going to be pretty cool. Now, one thing I have to do to it is because I'm measuring everything out before I start assembling this thing. I noticed that I'm going to have to basically get some frog tape and drop the black screen a little farther down underneath this and back behind there. All this needs to be black. All you need to see is nothing but black here. I'm going to run some neon lights around the back of here and here. Keep them on a nice soft dim. This should give off that kind of effect, like the screen's actually, like, you know, the arcade screens always had that kind of glow coming off the screen. Even when they were on, you see this little light glow around it to give off that effect like it's an actual screen. And pretty much, basically that's about it. So let me plug something up to get that started so I can show you. But, you know, I'm pretty happy how it all mapped out. All this right here, these are all pieces. That's pieces of cardboard. All this is pieces of cardboard that had to be cut out to map it out just right so it would fit. And then I had to double ply everything by 2 because I was looking at online about people who spray paint cardboard. Now, if I were to use a paint sprayer, it would warp because that's too much liquid hitting the screen. But if I brush it on with the polyurethane, which is keep it from warping and basically keep it from taking on a lot of soakage from the paint, that would maintain it. I was watching people who actually do artwork with cardboard. And then what I'm going to do is I got a high glossy engine paint. I also too going to put a nice primer on it first, like a nice black primer, so the engine paint would actually coat a lot better on it, a lot faster. So each individual piece is going to be painted, and then basically it's going to be assembled and put together. And then after that, I'm going to get some of that molding that they use for bathrooms to make the corners real nice, and do the corners and everything, cut it out real nice. And you can get that in any color you want, which is good. I'll get a little light caulking or maybe some heavy some glue, which I'm using right now, and just glue all that in. And then we'll run the LED lights all through it. And then we're done from there. I still have to build the base. So today I'm going to go out in the back, get the saw and everything, and start building the base, because when I bring in the arcade, I'm going to put in an arcade stand right here, like the dashboard, or what do you call it, the command center control, whatever. I'm going to put it right here. And then what I'm going to do is on the top of it, it's going to have a way for me to set my arcade stick, like I said, right on top of it. But to make sure that the cardboard doesn't snap off and hit the ground, I'm going to build me a little base, 2 pieces of wood here and here. They're going to come straight up and they're going to support, they're going to hold that piece of cardboard in place. Like I said, God gives me ideas, amazing ideas. I don't want to get up in the morning. A lot of people don't realize that I tell them when I get done praying, God gives me these amazing ideas, and I come here and I just start building. So this is what started at around 4 o'clock in the morning. I was in here building this, putting this together, because, you know, I had these projects and they have to be done at a certain time. So this one has to be at least 80% done before Friday. So by the time that truck drops off that stuff, I should be ready to jump on the next thing. So right now, the Chrissy projector, I've been playing with this. I figured out how to get the picture-in-picture to work on the projector. Yeah, it's a bit interesting. It's not like the Sonys. The Sonys are really easy to do picture-in-picture. This one takes a bit of requirement. So you can't run HDMI. You're not going to be able to run HDMI through VGA, which you can do basically on the Sonys. But you can run S-Video, DVI, which I'm going to run my system, one of my systems with DVI. That's digital PC, or you can run basically VGI, and it all works out, which is pretty cool. So I'll show you, because I was going to show it off yesterday, but I was so tired. I was like, you know what? I just deleted the video. I was tired. I just want to go downstairs and just want to relax. Those are the reinforced shelves that they're going to be coming in pretty soon. I had to build those yesterday to get those ready to start mounting some of these projectors up, so I can clear out my floor, so I can basically finish off the rest of everything else. Now, those of you, real quick, I like to plug this in here from time to time for my customers. Those of you waiting for orders, just to let you know, our supplies coming, the rest of our supplies coming Wednesday. Everybody got tracking numbers, so everybody's good. You all got your tracking numbers. Thursday, we process your orders, all of them. They're going to be knocked out in one day. And then Friday, the pickup comes through, takes all the orders off. All your tracking numbers will activate around 8 o'clock. That's when they process them. All tracking numbers will activate, so you're good to go. So if you're trying to get your order, get an order right away, the best time is to order today or tomorrow, because Friday is a ship out day. Thursday, it's a processing day. So we got a bunch of orders that came in last night. Thank you all for that. I really appreciate that. Let me fire this bad boy up. And I got in here and finally organized the room a little bit so I can find my stuff. Because yesterday was a freaking rat race trying to figure out exactly where everything was at. But I finally got the lights all marked off to figure out which ones are which. Because I got like 3 sets, about 4 or 5 sets of LED lights running through this place. And I'm still not even done yet. So let's figure out where Mr. Bird put his remote control right over here. Good. Got everything set up. And let's get some of this stuff out of the way. We got stuff, chairs and stuff. I figured out exactly why one of the LED lights weren't functioning because one of them didn't want to turn off. I couldn't get the LED lights to turn off. So one of them wouldn't turn off. I had to go and I had to change that to conjunction box. There's some problem with the box. So I had to change that out. All right, so let's get started with this. Let's see, what am I running through this through S-Video Jack? I think we're running the Metal Slug. All right. So we're going to run the Xbox through here just to show you the picture-in-picture. I did have my DVR running through here. It works better, even faster with SVGA. That's not SVGA, with S-Video. And like I told you, the setup for this is the exact same setup when you start doing the picture-in-picture as in the NEC 1150s. They're set up where they only give you a few selections of what you can use to send signals through picture-in-picture. So it doesn't mean you can use HDMI. But with this setup right here, I can use HDMI, I can use S-Video, and I can use PC all at the same time. It's interesting. So if I switch into big screen mode, automatically switch over into HDMI. All right, so we leave the computer on yesterday? Yes, we did. All right, nice, so baby. All right, let's find the mouse. Here it is by the floor. And we'll just grab random video, or is this basically running off Chromecast? No, this is Chromecast. All right, let me pop downstairs and get my phone. I forgot one of this was that one of these was running through Chromecast. Well, wait a minute. If we're doing picture-in-picture, whatever. Get it to Chromecast anyway. You gotta run it either way. It'll make a difference. All right, I got the phone downstairs. Look. Yeah, because I've been trying to get picture-in-picture to work on a projector. That's why I bought the NEC 1150. I bought the NEC 1150 because, and the feature mode at Projector Central said it had picture-in-picture capabilities. And that's why I bought it. But I found out that because the projector was a bit old, that it required BMC to run picture-in-picture, but you can get a VGA to BMC adapter. Those of you that are going to use CRT projectors. All right, because most CRT projectors will run BMC. All right, so let's grab the phone. Get that started first. That's where my videos are streaming through, the other phone. We'll just run, come out of this real quick because this video is done. I'm going to tell you they can't display it. I just need anything to run off that one. So we'll just take this one right here, right now, and we'll run that. I think my speakers are off, which are good because it's kind of late at night, and my neighbors are already boneheads as they are. These are detached houses, which I don't understand, but whatever. All right, let me see. Let's go into, gotta remember which one this is. I think it's Backyard. I'm pretty sure it's a Backyard. What's the name for these things? Is this the Backyard? Yes, the Backyard. I get them mixed up every time. All right, that's the Backyard running right now. Now, let me see if the PC is activated. So this right here is running HDMI. This is HDMI running right now. All right, so what we're gonna do is, let me get all this stuff out of the way. This is why this thing has to be mounted up high so it doesn't run shadows on everything it hits. So we gotta do is we go into our menu, and in our menu, when we scroll down, now mind you, there's something called, okay, in the menu when you scroll down in settings, there's something called picture in picture. Just go down to picture in picture. You know what house has this option for picture in picture? The Sony FH36 has this option. I've seen them in there too. The picture in picture, which now I gotta mess around with that now because now I'm curious. Let's see, so picture in picture. So you go into picture in picture and hit that. So bottom line is, you can put in your own settings on how you want to set it up. So we're gonna put picture in picture on right here. Let me see. The switch, and we're going to use user. I'm going to use user 3 because that's usually the one I use. All right, so we'll take that off, take it off, and then we'll go down to main picture, which right now is running HDMI, and we'll switch that over to the PC, which is running now. So this is the PC running, which you see me using the mouse right now. Let me see what I'm doing in here with the PC. Let's go back to, what video is this playing? It's pretty boring. All right, so now you can see we got the PC running. So now I got to get this screen out of the way so I can basically, I'm gonna go over here and switch this out real quick. And let's go down to this screen right here. So now I'm going to actually shrink this screen right here a little bit because right now it's in the way of where the PC's at. Let's bring it down a little bit more, 10%. So there it is right there in the corner. Now we got that moved out of the way. I can get access to this, to where the PC's at, and I can scroll down and find something better to watch than that nonsense, whatever that was, and switch over to that. And then we'll go over and, of course, we've got menu in the way. So we'll just let that run to the menu, because once I get that out of the way. All right, so let's switch over because we're just trying to do the picture in picture. I can always blow this up later on. All right, so now since we got it at 10%, we'll go back up and we have to run the Xbox through it. So we'll come out of that menu right there and we'll switch up to the input to see if we can get the S video to pop. Let me see. All right, so S video is not in that category. So we come out of that, we go back into input. And we go back into input 3. You can't use the same input as input 1. If it's input 1 at the top, you can't use the same thing. So we'll come out of input and we'll come down here. I should have you a little closer. So we'll come out of input 3 and we'll hit that selection and see if we can bring up S video. So now S video will pop up right there, and then when we back it up, you will see an image popping over in the corner. That's how you get it to run. So now we come out of this. We're going to drop out of this menu altogether. As a matter of fact, let's go over to, let's bring it up a little bit more. So we'll come out of this, bring it up to, it's at 10%. Let's see if we can bring it up to, let me see. Well, first things first, let me drop the menu first. So that way I can get rid of this crap out of the way. We can blow this up, get that there. And then we can go back into the menu, go back into picture in picture, click on that, and then we'll go straight down and we'll bring the image up so it's bigger than 10%. So we got up to 50, there's a 50% run in the corner, and then we'll take off of this, the menu. Well, the menu will come off. There we go, and that's picture in picture. It took a while to figure it out, like how to do it, but it's how they got it set up is the fact that if you're expecting to use your VGA, you can't, your VGA, if you're expecting to use an input 2, if you're expecting to use your VGA, you can't use an input 2. I mean, HDMI, you can't use HDMI and video or input 1 or input 2, none of that. So the second screen will not allow you to run HDMI. You can only run DVI, BMC, video jet, video, S video, analog, whatever. You can run that through it with no problem, right? Because I already tried to switch over multiple combinations. It won't allow you to do it. But through the main one, the main picture, which I'm seeing right here, I can run PC and HDMI. I just haven't figured out how to do that one yet. Now it has several options on how you can change out the picture in picture. If I want to do picture in picture like this, or I can put them side by side on twin mode, there's so many ways you can do it. It's unbelievable. Or I found out if I run multiple signals through here, I can break it up and have 4 images all around. So this is a very interesting projector right here. But I did figure out how to do it. So let me see. I'll show you some things. These are areas I haven't figured out yet on how to run the video through, but I'm working on it. It's pretty easy. Once you figure this out, the rest of it all comes in place. So if we go over to main menu again, got to go back here and click. I got to change my my remote control settings to the front. All right, and we come over here to picture in picture. We have different modes. So you have different modes of picture in picture that you can use. So we'll hit this right here, and we're just trying to show you the different modes that they have. So we have this right here. Oh, it did freaking work. What the freak? It did work. It actually worked this time. I could not get that to run for Jack. All right, there we go. So we get the side by side. Wow, that freaking actually worked. Yeah, I was trying to get that to work last night. Thank Jesus. Got that. That's just amazing. It's working. So now I got the side by side. So I see now. All right, I see what I was doing wrong. I see what I was doing wrong. I was doing this. I was hitting this button right here. So if I'm hitting this button right here, this is what's actually, it works, but like I said, I haven't synced it yet. If I go into the main menu for picture in picture and I hit that mode option, I could change it to what I want to change it to. So that's freaking cool. I'll tell you one thing. Now, the picture in picture side by side is way bigger than what I get off the Sonys. The Sonys are pretty small. The screens are pretty small side by side. These are pretty good size screens. So I wonder if I can operate the PC. Oh, yes, I can. I can operate my PC on this side. Oh, that's freaking sick. All right, cool. All right, I'm having a ball with this today. So let me see. Let's change this over into, oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna watch? I gotta set up Netflix to this now. I gotta set my Netflix account. I'm gonna go over here and pull something up. Put up, I know I'm gonna put this up here. I have to. So now I might get me another PC to run. I might build me a gaming PC now. I'm thinking about not building me another gaming PC, a hardcore gaming PC, and hook it up so I can gaming PC on this and console on this one. That's what I want to do. Oh, before you people get up saying, oh, you're gonna be PC Master Race. I'm doing all systems. I'm a gamer. All right, I'm doing all systems. I'm doing PC and console. Now some people gotta get over that freaking fanboy nonsense. It's just freaking berserk. I mean, come on, grow up. Bottom line is, at the end of the day, it's about what you like. It ain't about who cares what other people think. It's about what you like, what you enjoy, and then what relaxes you. That's what it's about. At the end of the day, we're all gamers. That's what it comes down to. Fanboy nonsense. I used to be hardcore fanboy. I was an Xbox hardcore fanboy. Halo this, Gears of War this. Yeah, I was a hardcore. Then when I went into PC, it was all old PC Master Race. Yeah, I was all freaking. You know what I mean? We had better graphics. We had better. Yeah, I hate to say it. It is true. I mean, it is true. When you design your own PC, you're literally building your own gaming system. You got to think about the power trip on that. You're literally building your own gaming system. Think about that. You have control over your graphic cards, your power supply, everything. You have control over that, everything. And then the beautiful thing about it is, one of the things I do miss about PC is the fact that you can go into your graphic card and you can change your settings and everything. You can't do that on a console system. You just can't. Even with the newer high-tech consoles we have today, you can't go on there and manipulate your hardware like that on that level. PC is a whole nother world, man. It is. But then again, like I said, everything has its pros and cons. Parts can be insanely expensive, like really freaking expensive to upgrade your rig. So, with a console system, you're not really changing out parts or fixing this and fixing that and so forth. And with PC, there's a lot of things you're going to have to upgrade. And I think that's what ended it for me, because the graphic card I had was powerful. I paid a lot of money for it, but it just wasn't enough it had to be updated to a better card, and the better card was going to cost me a couple grand. I was like, you know what? Nope, I can't do this anymore. So I went out and I just bought a console system. The only thing about console, I guess I really had a gripe with, was the fact that just being able to go back and forth and pick up games. I want the same thing I had on Steam. I just wanted to be to download my games at the comfort of my home, and that's what I wanted. And then when these console systems have that ability to do that now, it's like, yeah, this is fantastic. You don't have to spend a lot of money for parts and not a lot of upgrading and all that stuff and everything. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Pretty much you have to understand that, if you download a game, well, pretty much, yeah, if you download a game, you're kind of like, if it does malfunction, it ain't something like you can go back and take back and get your money for. I don't think you can. I don't know. I mean, if actually Steam will allow you to return games to a certain degree. It depends on the programmer. Other than that, it doesn't make a difference. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's what makes you happy. But yeah, if you build a gaming PC, you do go through that mind trip. You go through that freaking seriously power trip. It's a man. You're running at 4K. You're literally running at freaking 4K. Like these machines and people. I remember when I was building my machine and people were telling me, well, we got Facebook and Twitter. Like, I got all that on my account. As a matter of fact, I was making money while I was on my PC gaming. I was selling stuff on eBay. But yeah. And then when you think about it, at the end of the day, it's all about what you like to play. Who cares? I don't care what people play. It's all about what you like to play. Heck, you can still play an N64. Who cares? As a matter of fact, I'm buying an N64. I'm buying one next week. I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't think Elite is going to send me a return label. Man, I'm telling you something. I am so freaking glad right now that I freaking bought that screen through Amazon. Amazon gave me the money back. I'm so happy with Amazon right now. They gave me the money back. Even though I had to go through that 48-hour reply back and forth, but still, at the end of the day, they gave me my money back. A freaking Elite screen didn't do jack, man. If I had bought that screen through freaking the company itself, I would have been majorly, and excuse my French, Lord, screwed on so many freaking levels. I sent them the barcodes. I sent them the freaking serial numbers. I sent them everything. I even have my transaction where I basically went in and paid for the item through Amazon, and they basically stopped responding back altogether. So Amazon gave me the credit for the money, and that's fantastic. Even sent me a nice courtesy letter and all that stuff like that. But Elite Screen has not responded back at all. Hey, Elite Screens, if you're listening, your company, I'm about to say freaking sucks, because that is messed up. That is really freaking messed up that you did that. You know what I mean? My customers can reach me. I have customers that reach me at 8 o'clock. And I got customers that'll vouch for that. 8 o'clock, they'll contact me, which I wish you wouldn't do, but they do contact me at 8. I'll pick up the phone, talk to people, communicate with them. You know what I mean? You could reach me and talk to me. It's not a problem. I'll reach out and talk to you. Some people don't even actually believe that they're actually talking to the guy from the video. They didn't get some machinery. No, I'll talk to you. I'm good friends with a lot of my customers. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of my customers are on my personal Facebook account. I'm good friends with them. But come on, man. I sat there and paid out the money for your screen, and then you turn around and you don't respond. Keep in mind, they're responding back to back when they were asking for those serial numbers and all that information they're asking from me. They were responding back like crazy within the 48 hours. But after I showed them the information showing that I do have your screen, it is here, even though I had from FedEx saying, hey, we have a note here from the driver who said I dropped it off at this address. What the freak, really? Because you had the driver saying he dropped it off here. So, they wouldn't honor that. So when I sent them all the information to satisfy their whatever nonsense, their complex God ego, and basically sent them all the information they needed, you would expect for them to reply back by saying, hey, Mr. Bird, we're going to send you the shipping label and we're going to refund the money back to your account. We do apologize for anything that may have happened, so and so and so, blah, 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 blah. Nothing. I got an email from them saying that we're under the screen and the pictures that I sent are under investigation and I'll be contacted in future notice. That's what I got. And they haven't responded back yet. So by next Friday, or next Saturday, I got an email from Amazon saying if they don't contact me, I can keep the screen. I'm keeping the screen, which means now what I'm going to do with it, because it's missing the parts to allow me to put the material in the middle of the screen, but I may turn that into a giant acoustic screen. I was thinking about the 100-inch, but a 135-inch black acoustic screen would be freaking sick. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I hope that's not somebody starting their car. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the Chromecast that switched over. It must have came up. Must have come offline. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna keep. If they don't respond back, I can keep the screen. Which I doubt they haven't responded back now. They're not gonna respond back at all. So one, keep in mind that I'm not worried about the screen bending in the middle because the support beam is not there. But if I turn that into an acoustic screen, that means I'll be able to get sound to travel through, which means I'll be able to wire in more speakers, which means I can put speakers there, and there, and maybe a center for the top and the bottom. Yeah, that's definitely coming from the Chromecast. We must have switched off. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Build me a giant acoustic screen. Let's see what other modes we have on here since we're playing around with that. But yeah, but after that, nope. I'm not buying any more screens from Elite. That's it. And I've had 3 of them downstairs, and I've never had this problem. I don't mind parts missing because it's going to happen. I mean, come on, it's going to happen. People make mistakes. I got no problem with that. And I wasn't even asking for my money back. I just wanted a replacement screen so I can have it here in time to finish this project. If I had sat there and waited for them to bring that screen in, I would have never had this set up. I went to another company and bought this screen from another company. The same time I filed a dispute with Elite Screens to get my money back, and I got this in 2 days, in no time at all. And this screen was way cheaper and easier to put together. Cost me $184. Did it for $135, and Elite Screen cost me $254. Keep in mind these are white screens, so like I said, much cheaper and faster shipping, easier to put together. So I'm just dealing with this company only from now on. But lesson to be learned: if you do have an Elite Screen, if it's still under warranty, just to let you know that you better have the serial numbers. You better have them. You better cut them off your box or took pictures of them or something, because they will not give you that. You're not getting it at all. Period. Just put it this way: you're not getting it. Anyone who got a refund from Elite Screens, I would love to hear from you. I really would. But I heard a lot of people saying they had really bad, horrible service. And I really didn't think about that because as I was ordering screens from them, I was getting them in and I was having no problem. But all I wanted to do was have them replace the parts. Now I am going to buy a 100-inch of one of these screens and I'm going to return it. I'm going to buy it again anyway. They're going to get the money right back. I'm going to buy it again. I just want to see how fast the return policy would be on one of these screens right here. All right, so let's go into... let's go back in the menu because we're still playing around with the picture in here. We're going to go over to picture. And we're going to go back over to the mode, picture by picture. All right, so let's go over with that one. And let's see what we can get out of this one right here. We're just playing around with this real quick. All right, so what do we get out of this one? Okay, that's the one we previously had. That's my alarm going off. Telling me you have to be up at 6 o'clock. And that's the side by side. Okay, so it just has 2 on that one. All right. I think you're going to change this. Let's go with okay. Get that menu out of here because I can't see jack with the menu in the way. So I'm curious. Let me see. This is at 50 at 50. I'm gonna see if I can shrink the screens, make them smaller. So we're gonna go into menu real quick, and I'm gonna go into my settings. Gonna picture in picture. Let me see. Oh, you can't do that. So if I'm in that particular mode, I can't shrink my images. Huh? Or can I? Nope, can't do it. All right. So if I put in this right here, you can't shrink them if you're going in if you're doing twin mode, because I can see right there the option is supposed to be right there at the bottom. That allows you to do that. Now see the option pop up at the bottom? That allows you to do the picture in picture. So what happens if I want to shrink this one? Make this one tiny. Make this one 20%. Okay, I got that. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. This is pretty cool. All right, so I got this at 50%. I got the other one at 50%. So let's take it off. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I like this projector. All right, I take it back. Yeah, Sony's are easy. Okay, so basically, when you plug up a Sony for twin mode, they are easier to figure out. They're really easy. This one takes a bit, but once you get it, when you first get it to understand, when you first understand it, it pretty much plays into place pretty good. Oh man, that is freaking cool. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, so let me go back up. Let me see. So we're going to we're just going to bring it back into the HDMI. So in order to come out of this, out of PC, let's come to my menu and then switch up all the way up to the top, go to my inputs, and just switch over to HDMI, which should put me right into the computer if it's running. Let me see. Yep, there's the, no, that's the Chromecast. So that's HDMI. So that's running the Chromecast right now. Remember, it's downstairs in we need basement. Let's do, no, you know, let's do, Now for me, it's just me. I'm putting another coding application on this screen right here. You don't have to, but I do all my screens with 2 applications. You have enough paint, trust me, when you do it. But yeah, I'm putting another application. That's why it's still taped up. But I didn't have time to do it because like I said, with everything else, this has been on hold for a bit. And I still had to get that painted over so I can hang my screen up. These are the HDMI cables, VGA cables, not using anymore. This is running in the back of the projector. Here. I'm going to play too much of that and get myself in trouble. Where's the chair that goes in this thing? Chair. Alright, so here. Video jacks. Let me get this to untangle first because I got more cables all over the place in here. This is gonna be a mess. Let's sort it out a little better. I don't need to just jump in on top of jump. Push this right here, 1 and 2. Alright. Let's run into the Chromecast. Alright. Let's disconnect these. One of these right now. Cables, what's this right here? What's this running through? This. This is running through 2. Right, these video jacks. Projected 3. Sound subwoofers. Lead lights, my battery, you almost had a freaking heart attack, man. This piece just snapped off, man. Oh my goodness, man. Alright, this has got to be repaired. Repaired. Really, people? That's great. Alright. I'll fix that today. That's another project for me to knock out of the way. Alright. So. I'll let that run in the background. There you go. That's what we're working on. That's why the background of that screen had to be black. So it pulls up the image much better. So this one's running off this one. This is the other Chrissy projector. That one's going to be mounted right about there. That's why I'm building the shelf system. When you build with these projectors, since they have lens shift on them, you don't have to basically put your projector on a tilt so it hits the screen and then keystone it up. You don't have to do that. These projectors have lens shift on them, which means I can lay my projector perfectly flat on a shelf and I can take the image and push it down to fit into the screen. So that's why I like lens shift. Once you get lens shift, I guarantee you can't go back to any other projector. You just can't do it. So let me show you what kind of games we have here set up so I can play around on the screen. I went back and got some of my Xbox games. Got Pazar Dragon, right? Another favorite I like from there. I picked up, I forgot the name of this game. It's, oh my goodness. Vicar, I forgot the name of it, but it'll pop up in my head. I don't pronounce it too correctly. That's another one. Metal Slug 3, as you're seeing me play right now. Dead or Alive 3. Yes, I love Dead or Alive 3. This is the old originals. Dead or Alive 3 Ultimate. This is the Ultimate box set. Originally, I keep really good care of my games right here. All my stickers and everything really in there. Everything that came with it. Soul Calibur 2. That's another one I got set to play on here. Unreal Tournament. I love this game. I was a beast mode in this sucker right here. I'm going to be playing this one here. Spike Out, the arcade fighting game. Yeah, took me a while to track this bad boy down, but I found it. Guilty Gear 2. Or times 2. Another fighting game. Let me put this one in right now. Put that Guilty Gear right now. Ooh. Dead or Alive Volleyball. Do not call me a pervert. The game is absolutely amazing. How dare you? Outrun 2. Let's see. Plasma Crash or Plantum Crash. This is actually a good mech game right here. I said that incorrectly. I do apologize. Area 51. This is a good shooter game too. So we're going to put in some Guilty Gear in here. This is how you take care of your games. You take care of them. I did not lend my games out to anybody. Didn't care who you were. Just want to lend your games out to you. All right. I got more games than this, but these are the ones I felt that I'll probably go back and get some more of them. I got about 60 or 70 Xbox games, original Xbox games. These are the ones I chose I like to play. Because I was trying to find something more arcade. Probably going to go on to Amazon tonight and buy some more of them, because you can buy them on Amazon. Now if I want to switch this over to digital, because I had this run out open digital output on here. Make sure my sound is down enough all the way up. So I'm going to oh, this thing is going to look so sick when I get done. I can't wait to finish this machine. Oh. This is going to look, I can't wait. sir.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords, eternally untold.
This is the one that came with Spawn. That's my favorite. Oh, yes. Those are my favorites. Soul Calibur 2. I also have Soul Calibur for the Dreamcast too. Yep, I gotta Power Stone. I gotta bring my Dreamcast in here. So I have the Xbox running through optical output, basically to the soundbar. What I'm probably going to do is pick up another soundbar, put the sub behind there, and probably mount the soundbar someplace else. Because I want the sound to come from here and not from back behind me. So I have to go order me another system, I have to order me another soundbar system. Because see how the sound is coming behind me? It's not supposed to come behind me. It's supposed to be in front. So I don't have to wire speakers into this bad boy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out of here and take this out. This brings back a lot of freaking memories. Huge freaking Unreal Tournament fan. I wish they'd bring it out again. I would love that Unreal Tournament. I used to play keyboard and mouse on PC. When you come over to console from playing it on keyboard and mouse, it's a freaking cakewalk because there's options in freaking PC that a lot of people don't know how to do on freaking console. It's true. Like this freaking, people don't know that if you basically hold down your left trigger, it basically charges the grenade launcher to drop out a bunch of little grenades all over the ground. And people don't know how to do that. They thought people were modding. Like, no, and PC allows you to do that. It's an option that PC allows you to do it. Weapon combos, man. Oh, man, I freaking love this game so much. I think this was all I freaking played when this came out. You can see how much black technology changes everything. Even with old games, it looks amazing on black technology. I know people hate that when I say that black technology. Do you need me to put a gray screen in the middle of that to show you that difference? It is what it is. It's being shown on my tech. Oh, best intro ever. This time he's mine! These jokers took a ton of freaking damage, man, but they were so freaking bulky and slow. Took 2 shots with a grenade launcher to take those suckers down. There's ways to take them down. I think the last time I did this for console was Xbox 360, and I have an Xbox 360 version too also, which I need to go pick up another. I don't know about going there. That red ring nose just drives me nuts. If you know how to do weapon combos or anything about a plasma cannon, that purple gun they had, if you played this game before, that plasma cannon. What was a plasma cannon? It was a plasma cannon and a bio rifle. The bio rifle, you would shoot a glob of bio behind them and you use the plasma cannon to push them into it. There are so many combos you can use, but some people do not use their weapon combos. On a PC, you don't use weapon combos. Like, for the rocket launcher, like I said, if you squeeze down the left trigger on the rocket launcher, it charges up the, instead of firing a rocket, it spits out a bunch of grenades. So what I would do is I would actually jump off a platform and make it rain grenades and then come down and switch over to the Stinger and spray freaking Gatling bullets all in between. There's no way to get around it. Oh yeah, man, I had so much fun on that game, man. Oh man, so many nights, so many clan matches. Oh man, bomb and run, which you literally are playing football with a bomb. Oh man, I'm telling you, man. They need to bring that game back out. When I play it on PC, 20 frags a minute. Yep. Keyboard and mouse is 10 times more, or a mouse is more accurate than a controller. It just is. Look at this. This is what I'm telling you. This is Spike Out. I still have my little membership cards that come for Sega. Things you fill out. Yeah, I keep good care of my stuff, man. Mint condition. I keep good care of myself. That's why I never let my games out. Let people borrow your games and they come back with freaking, who has ever lent out a game and have it come back with freaking all kinds of marks all over the screen, like scratches and fingerprints. Oh, fingerprints, God forsake fingerprints. Especially if they've been eating while they was playing the game and they go pull out the disc and you got freaking all grease marks all over your disc. Yeah, I used to hate that. That's why I never lend my games out. I did that one time and my games came back jacked up. Cases cracked. I used to hate when the cases used to come back cracked. Manuals missing. Like, what the freak is my manual? Well, you don't actually need it because you know the game. You want to keep the game in mint condition. Right here. This is the Dead or Alive collectors right here. See how brand new that case looks? That's how the game is supposed to look. The manual, clean, no cracks, no bends to it. I don't let myself up to nobody.
Another guy stupid as you tried it 10 years ago.
Gold Xbox Live membership, never used. Collector cards. They came with the game. There's the sheet that teaches you all the combos. All this is supposed to be in mint condition. So my friends thought I was pretty selfish because I didn't want to lend my games out. No, because you're not going to bring my stuff back messed up. This is the second game right here. See how clean that looks? And this is an old game. This game came out many years ago. This is how clean your games are supposed to be. You're supposed to see reflections off of them. They're supposed to be mint. When I have to take my games out, I pick them up just like this and pull them out. Put my finger in there in the middle and pull them out just like that and put them back in. But no, you lend a game out to a friend and they come back all jacked up with cracks all in the game and freaking grease marks all over it where somebody was eating and touching the disc. And they don't got the money to replace it, because if they had the money to replace it, they wouldn't be borrowing your game, they'd buy their own. And this is a game that was played in the arcade. It's called Spike Out. Basically, it's a fighting game. That's pretty much what it is. What I need to track down, I think what I'm gonna track down all the Tekkens, because I have a PS1 in the back room too. So I do have Need for Speed for that, but I don't have any of the Tekkens. So I know I can get the Tekkens for a pretty good price. So I'm gonna track down a few of the Tekkens. Let me get a few of those. Yeah, but I used to hate that, man. I used to hate that comeback. Got a disc back, I lent to a friend, and that thing came back with marks and grease marks all over it. I'm like, that's it. No more. I'm not letting out no more games. I tell you what games could take a punishment. Freaking Saturn games. Good God, you could scratch the daylights out of them. See how mint condition the magazine is, the book? How old this game is? But whatever. Oh shoot, I forgot I had this in here. I remember they came with Unreal Championships 2. Remember that? I forgot I had both of them in there. Look at that. I forgot that was even in there. Wow. That game sucked, by the way. It was not that good. It sucked. It's not that good. No, a renewal card for Xbox. For Xbox games, if you want to get a new, you want to renew your magazine prescription. I love looking at this stuff. And I have Knights for the Saturn too. I like Knights. That was a good game. For some people didn't like it, I love Knights. Now, this is the reason why I don't lend out games anymore. This was a game I had for Saturn. I had two of them that came back this way. I lent this out to a friend, and this is how it came back. See the crack in the case? He sat on it. But this is the Panzer Dragoon for Sega Saturn. Mint condition, and this joker sat on it. Didn't have the money to basically buy me another one. Look at that. Cracked my disc right there. That's why I don't lend stuff out anymore. So we all been down that nightmare before. I'm definitely gonna play this today. I haven't played this game in so long. I haven't played this game since so freaking long. Oh man, I forgot about these shooters, man. This is when games are really, really good. I mean, if you never had the chance to play this game, you have missed the freak out. I think I'm gonna put the sub over here, and when I build the base right here, I'm gonna put a center speaker right there in the base. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, if you haven't played that game, you've pretty much missed out. Let's check out, and I do got some driving games on here. I got Burnout, but I thought this was a much more better version to do an arcade game for this one. Let me see what else I got back there to play around with. While you guys are checking out this demo, I'll go back and see what other games I have to bring up here. I got a steering wheel for this too. This is a classic. Yes. I'm definitely going to be playing this. In there too. All right. Time to give you guys something pretty cool to watch. I'm not going to show you the casing. I'm just going to put it in. Oh man, this game, man. This one it came out the Xbox. Remember when it was exclusive for PS only? It was exclusive for the PSP. It was exclusive for the PlayStation only. And then Xbox got their first edition of it, which was a double box set. I missed a dentist appointment for this game. Literally missed a dentist appointment for this game. Eight ball. I don't have anything in my garage. It's always why. Driving may be a little crazy. I haven't played this in a while. Hey, you owe me money? Hold on. We're gonna take a drive to the city. We're gonna take a drive through. I have to grab my chair. Ran enough cord here. Driving is not going to be pretty. Oh, we're not paying for that. Out of the way. Leave me alone. Money. Money. Give me money. Money, money, money. Hey, get off me. No! It's a Brinks truck. And money in it. How dare you? You know what? Forget it. Forget it. I'll find another one. I think I didn't unlock this level yet because the bridge is still closed. Remember, you couldn't cross the bridge until you beat the level? So the bridge is basically temporary out. What are seriously, dude? I'm looking at the bridge, man. So not like all the other Grand Theft Autos, where you can basically just drive anywhere you want. Literally, you had to unlock that part. Couldn't smash the cars up. Look at this. Nope, none of that. So think of the Grand Theft Auto game you play now compared to this right here. Give me money. No money? Okay, whatever. Excuse my French, they were hooking up with the prostitutes. Were you been brother? Nope. They just look at this, basically about it. And even if you played the GTA version that came on Genesis, mind you, Grand Theft Auto was on Genesis, right? It was a bird's eye view. So it was none of this, it was just a bird's eye view. Oh, I can't hit you, you're a woman. I can hit you. You have no money on you, do you? Nope, okay, whatever. So just look out how this looks. What I found fascinating about GTA when I first played this version right here is the fact that the missions they gave you, the missions were freaking amazing. Like the first guy you meet when you're in 8-Ball, when they blow up the bridge, basically trying to rescue 8-Ball, basically in the prison break, and you meet that guy, I forgot his name, and he tells you that there's a guy down by the docks that's selling crack or some kind of coke drugs to his girls, and he wants you to go down there and hit him with a baseball bat, take his car and park it. No, take the car, get it fixed, get it fixed? Yeah, get it painted and park it in his garage. I thought those missions like that were freaking amazing. Like the one guy, you got to basically take his car from in front of his house, or actually at the restaurant, go back and get it fitted with a bomb and put it right back in the same spot that he put it. Stuff like that. That's what I loved about Grand Theft Auto. The missions were freaking like amazing. You just look around and just look at how much detail they put into the games now that we take for granted. Like these were the games. These games were fun, man. They're freaking amazing, man. So bottom line is, you know, this is pretty cool, but I'm gonna show you something else. So we're gonna come out of here, right? And man, I tried to do one time when I got the game. I was trying to do like that achievement. There was like not achievement, but I was trying to basically finish the entire first mission, because keep in mind you can't like cross over the bridge anytime you wanted to. That didn't exist. You had to actually unlock those parts. So what I did was I basically beat the entire game, the first part of the game, without saving. So when I got the Hummer, of course, I went over to the bridge. When I got to the garage over the bridge, where I had much bigger garages over there, my game froze. So I literally had to turn off the system, turn it back on, and come back in and do the game all over again. But this time I saved, but I was just trying to do that all together. So let me show you another one that I think you're going to get a real kick out of. I'm not going to show you anything, the box or anything, but I'm going to show you this right here. I think you're going to get a kick out of this one too. give you a little blast from the past. I love the intro for this. I think this game I did beat. I had to go back and grab some more of my Dreamcast games. So we're gonna bring Dreamcast in here too also.
She always gives me a hard time. What hardware have we got? You did what? What should I do about it?
I'm doing a mission, so it's gonna ride on the boat. Things appear to be closer than you think. Oh, I forgot how bad controlling boats on here. We're freaking. That's the gun right there. I don't need any guns. Yeah, it's not like on the systems we have now. The control is much more forgiving. Mind, this is the controller I'm playing on. The giant controller, the big one, the original. I think you can swim in this one too. Hold on. I think you can swim in this one. Yeah. No, you couldn't. I forgot. You can't swim in for any of them. Oh, I lost my guns? Mother freaking George. Look how much better than a cop was about. Hey. I don't even, you know what? I'm steering your car right in front of this cop, too. I don't even care.
Don't make a big deal out of it.
I know, I went completely all the way around the corner. That's how I drive in real life. All right. Hey! There's the airport. There's no going to the airport and getting airplanes and flying them out. Hey. I'm mad. I didn't mean that. Much better. Well, it wasn't much better. Much worse now. Woo! Alright, I messed up there. My driving's not that good on here. I haven't made this in a while. Their driving's really bad on here. I'm gonna wreck this car. Find me a vehicle. I need to get over there. I need to get to the city. Time button? Nope.
You got ID?
Oh, it's got to be the climb button on here. I haven't played this thing in so long. No. So I'm so used to playing the other one. Yeah, if you would have blast in the past, those of you who play Grand Theft Auto 5, go and play this for a while and see what happens. Like, what the freak? Like, yeah, there is a lot of stuff that you cannot do. If you're trapped in the gate, you are literally trapped in the gate. Let me see if I can get this ramp right here. Maybe I can come with this ramp. There we go. No, I'm screwed. There we go through here. There we go. I just need me a car. Ah, man. Why I gotta take this old piece of junk?
No, you trying to take my whip, son?
Witness. There's a witness. It had to be done. Oh, that's a cop car I just smacked. Well, that's two cops. velocity. Oh, Lamborghini. I shared a little trick out here with the cops. When I get to that point. Too bad. Fucking kicked her in one piece. Oh man. No, run, boy, run. I forgot what hotel we're staying at. Come on, Devin, get in there. Get in the car. Got me. Oh, it's a miss. Your fault. Well, come on now. That's what you get. Put them away. Ah, I got a flat tire. Get up. Get out of the car, dude. All right, messed up there. There we go. Whew. And then you're gonna be in here. Empty mall.
I don't like guys in uniform, pal. I think you're right.
Get the car. 4%. 4%. We're riding this out. Come on, guys. No, they're going out. The only thing we got up on the roof is his. All right, whatever. I'll just take this. Everyone out. Oh. Good Samaritan? Look at this in my car. Oh no. Oh! Yes! Well, it'll take them to kill me. That's pretty fun. Alright. I gotta go back to this, man. I gotta go back to this. Yeah, it's time to start digging out the old stuff. I miss these games. Whew. Man, I miss these games. I'm gonna go, and I need just my hookups for this one right here. I'm getting this set up. So I got my GameCube games I'm gonna start setting up. I gotta build me a nice little rack system in here for all my stuff. Break open some of my old games I haven't played in a long time. I went in and got some of my my PS games right now. Dynamite Cop. This was actually the Die Hard version for Dreamcast right there. Man, I'm gonna be playing that right there. And then on top of that, I got a lot of Xbox free demos. I got a bunch of those, man. Look at all the demos that came with those. I got a bunch of those demos right there. Yep. Let me see what we got here for Dreamcast right there. That's another good game for Dreamcast. I'm gonna break open the Dreamcast games. I told you I had Unreal Tournament for Dreamcast. Yep, I had it on here. That was Unreal Tournament right there. Let's play that faithfully every day. I have this with the actual fishing rod, but it doesn't work because you have to do it on a CRT monitor, so it doesn't work. We're not gonna be playing that much at all. Right there. Oh, Sega Rally Championships. Definitely gonna be playing that. This is Die Hard Trilogy for the PS1. And there's another Die Hard right there for the PS. These are games I just basically collected down through times. Project Overkill. They tried to ban this game. This game is very, very violent. At that particular time, it was extremely violent, and they were trying to ban it. Another beautiful game, Soviet Strike. I don't know if you guys even remember some of this stuff right here. More Xbox samples right here. Samples are so cool. This is when you used to get games with samples on them. You could play them. Hydro Thunder for the Dreamcast. Yes, this is another good game. Oh, okay, get my Dreamcast back up and going. All right. Let's squeeze all this stuff off. There you go. Knights for Saturn. Knights for Saturn. This is both Soviet Strike? Oh, yeah, I did the Soviet Strike. Okay. So I'm going to all these off. You remember Blue Stinger? Blue Stinger for Dreamcast. Another one. And here's a classic right here, people. Classic. If I can find it. Marvel vs. Capcom. Yes, for the Dreamcast. Which I'm definitely going to be hooking these up. Ah, check this out. Game Shark. Game Shark for the Dreamcast. The reason why that's needed because a lot of people didn't realize that the Game Shark was still not only didn't realize, but at the particular time, Game Shark was actually a converter for the Dreamcast. So if you had a Japanese game that you couldn't play because you didn't have the Japanese version of the Dreamcast, you can actually use the Game Shark to use it as a converter to play Japanese games in an American Dreamcast. Yep. Mystery. Games right here. Definitely gonna be playing. All right. We're gonna go back a little bit more. Hold on for a minute. We're gonna figure out where I put it at. Here we go. My personal favorite, all-time favorite, Power Stone. Power Stone, the Japanese version. This is the Japanese version of Power Stone, right there. Oh man, this was the game. If they're gonna bring out another game, like literally, I poured a game over for the P. If you ever played Power Stone, it is freaking amazing. It's amazing. It puts freaking Smash Brothers to shame on so many levels. It's not even funny. Like this game was absolutely freaking amazing. This would made me buy a Dreamcast. When I first came into one of the little arcade stores we had around our way, we had a place called Power. It was something called Power. Some Asian guy opened it up, and he bought a lot of import games from overseas. And this is one of the first games I saw on the Dreamcast, which was Power Stone. Freaking blew me away. I was like, you know what? I had to have it. Spent that money, saved my money, and got one. This right here was the ultimate fighting game. Like I said, it would put Smash Brothers to shame on this game. If you ever played Power Stone, best game ever, way before its time. Now I'm just saying this out, to any of these gaming systems out there that are bringing all these constantly different games. You ought to go back to the old schools and bring these out because these were the games right here that people had fun playing. I'm telling you, there was nothing like they had. Remember the Indian? You play in the bar? Oh my goodness! I'm telling you. I'm gonna go pick myself up a Dreamcast online, buy one. Hook it up here. I'm gonna try to get the American version, right? Get the American version of Power Stone. You know, I gotta pay 60, 70, 80 bucks. Set it up so you can see exactly what I was talking about when I said this would put Smash Brothers to shame Literally. Oh man, you have no idea. You have no idea. And once you power up and get all the stones, you morph into this freaking like, okay. I'll show you. Matter of fact, we'll make that first priority of things to buy when I go on eBay. Because I was going to buy myself a projector today, but that's not going to happen. I'm going to buy myself another Dreamcast, and I'm going to get Power Stone. You got to see that. Matter of fact, I might be playing that downstairs on the big screen too. I'm going to put it over there. I'm going to see if I can get the VGA converter, because they don't have HDMI in its boxes. So we're going to get the VGA converter. So what I need to do right now is I'm going to go pop over to eBay. I'm going to go hunt down a Dreamcast. I have a Dreamcast here, but I'm not messing with it. I have it wrapped up, mint condition, not open yet. Yep. I had two of them. I bought the first one, it got stolen. And the second one was mint condition in the box. That's the one I had in storage. That's the one I'm not opening up. That's the one that's in storage. Anytime I would buy a gaming system, I would always buy two at that particular era. Now, I mean, really, to tell you the truth, somebody was talking about, well, you know, I'd rather have the disc. Well, what would you want the disc for? Because literally, it's not collectible. I mean, literally, I got 360 games. I got the hoo-ha. None of those are collectibles. None of them, right? So keep in mind, any games for the PS4 are not collectibles. None of those games are collectibles. Just pretty much, maybe another, what, 60, 70, 80 years from now, they'll be collectibles, but not now. Unless you got some limited edition, rare edition, or something they made a mistake making, which was a recall, that's the only way I could think it would be a collectible. But other than that, nope. So I gotta get me a library in here built up. I'm going online to buy a Dreamcast. Like I said, you gotta see Power Stone. You see Power Stone, you're like, what the freak is that? Yeah. It wasn't playing on a flat platform. The platform was in 3D. You can actually run around the game, pick up objects, and smash your opponents with them. Oh man, it was freaking amazing. Then you had weapons. Power Stone 2 was this Power Stone 2 that I had? I think this was Power Stone. No, that's Power Stone. Power Stone 2 is pretty cool too, because Power Stone 2, you can actually design your own weapons. So you can take different weapons and put it in the shop and design your own customized weapons. But I think that one was only in Japanese. It might have been in American. All right, so now you see how I'm coming along with the gaming system console. I got some time to play on it for a little bit. Oh man, now I gotta go back and I gotta go grab some other consoles now. Now I'm gonna need myself a GameCube, because I have a GameCube right now, but I'm not, and I gotta get, I got Luigi's Mansion over here, which I'm definitely gonna be setting up to play, because that's a really good game. So yeah. That's what I'm going to start doing now, start collecting these gaming systems. I'll tell you another good game. Mine's in storage, but I'm going to see if I can find me another one. I'm buying another Steel Battalion controller, because that is perfect to play on this screen right here. This is big enough. That's the one thing about Steel Battalion. If you ever played that game, that's the most massive mech game you have ever played. I mean, we're talking about a 60-button mech controller with 3 full-size foot pads. It was literally like actually operating a full-size mech. It was amazing. The thing about it, there was so much stuff going on in your cockpit that you could not literally play this game on a 25-inch at that particular time, or 27-inch, because the screen in the middle would be too small. You had to play it on a bigger screen, so that way with all those controls going on around you, you would have a bigger view of exactly what was coming at you or what you was coming at. Yep. I'm gonna have to go in and get me a Dreamcast, because like I said, those of you who paid Power Stone, you know what I'm talking about. Those you haven't, you missed out big time. Oh no! We hear it in the game. Oh no! Power up! All right. So at least we got the gaming. Well, it's like a console, cardboard console display. At least we got it all cut out. Now I got to basically get it painted. And then after that, I have to go in and basically run speakers to it, because as I was playing it, I realized, you know what I mean, the sound is not supposed to come behind me. It's supposed to come from the system. So I got to start working on that. And I got to work on the no console piece that's going to stick out with the controllers and all that stuff in it. So that's going to be pretty cool. And I also got myself a nice little giant coin, so I can just stick it in the side. I'm going to make a giant coin slot. So I'm going to be working on that next. All right. Ooh. It's working out well over there. I have to go and do some more work here too. I got one more lead lights to do too. That's got to be done. And on top of that, look at all this trash in here. All right, people. Time for me to get ready to. Well, I'm already up anyway, so I gotta fix this lamp because that broke today. But I'm already up already. This right here, like I said, if they don't get their screen, which I got until Saturday. I got until Saturday to keep the screen. So they're just gonna give me, if they don't send me a shipping label, I am going to turn that into a giant acoustic screen. That's what I'm gonna turn this into, a giant acoustic screen if they don't pick it up. If they do pick it up and they send me a shipping label, then I'm just gonna go out and buy a 100-inch and make that into an acoustic screen. Either way, I'm gonna build it. Because you've been asking me for a while to do an acoustic screen. All right, well, it's time for me to get up and get my day started. Using my projector. I told you, my projector is down all night, literally all night. I run them all night. So over here, we got more orders that came in. So this is what's going to be going out on Friday. Like I said, if you want your orders to go out right away, our next ship out date is going to be Friday. So any orders that come in for today or Thursday will be shipped out on Friday. Next ship out day will be Monday. All right, because this is scheduled around the individual who comes down to pick up my packages. It's scheduled around her time. All right, so right now everybody got their tracking numbers. You're good to go. You'll be shipping out on Friday as scheduled. Let's see what else we got going on. That's basically about it. If you're interested in getting the chasers, people have been asking about getting the chasers. We do give those away for free. So if you're getting 1 quart of the screen paint in that shopping cart, we have 1 quart going for around $142. It usually goes for $160 in that shopping cart, and you do get a set of free LED lights. There's a customer already who ordered his last night, and these are the lights he's getting already for free. So you have an option in that shopping cart. When you go click on the shopping cart, an option will pop up saying, you want it 9, do you want the Eclipse Platinum, or do you want the 12? So you have a choice of one of those 3. 1 screen paints up to 126 inches. They're ultra short, they're compatible, fully weatherproof, which means you can use them outside, which I have mine sitting outside right now. And on top of that, they can work with low entry-level projectors, which means you don't have to have an expensive projector. Now, today, I am going to do one demonstration, which I talked about yesterday. We're going to do it today. We're going to take that big boy Chrissy upstairs, that 5,000 lumen projector. We're going to put it side by side to a 900 lumen projector, 720p. I think it's 600 by 800 red, something like that. We're going to put them side by side to show you the advancement that our technology will give to a low-end projector over a high-end projector on our black technology. So we'll do that today. As soon as I get rounded up here, because I got to get up in the morning, get the rest of my orders taken care of in my accounts, because we got new orders that just came in. Got a few notifications that popped up. Got to go outside and feed my animals. I feed 2 stray cats, and a bunch of squirrels, birds, and yesterday, apparently, a hawk. So yes, we have red-tailed hawks around here. Funny thing, when they land in the yard, they don't kill anything. Like, you would think something like that would come down and like slaughter the squirrels and whatever's in the yard, but it doesn't. It just comes in, eats, and flies away while the animals are still in the yard running around. That's why I got to get my camera system out there, because people have got to see some of the crazy stuff that lands on my yard. At nighttime, it's a whole nother different world. We got the raccoons, foxes, skunks. I've never seen a possum, but they said we do have possums through here. But I've seen a couple of foxes come through. Foxes are freaking creepy at night. They laugh. They have a weird kind of kind of laugh. They freak me out, but they're cute. But anyway, so we're gonna have those cameras are gonna be night vision, so you can see some of the stuff that crawls through my yard at night. It usually comes through out of the golf course. It comes to the golf course. All right, and that's basically about it. And I got to get cracking jacks and get all this stuff done. All right, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time. As soon as I figure out what kind of material we're going to be using to make our acoustic screen, I will post that link on where you can actually buy the material from. I think it's something like 54 inches high by 60 feet or something like that. But if it works out the way we think it's going to work out, then we'll post it and show you where to get it at. All right, got to go. Thank you all. God bless.